Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I just read Sigismund, the Eternal Crusader by John French, and it absolutely slaps. Technically, this book follows a remembrancer as he visits Sigismund to learn why Sigismund doesn't believe that the Great Crusade will ever end. This is somewhat of a big deal as the opposite is a core fundament of his Primarch's ideology. They are supposed to be fighting the last war, they are the necessary evil to end all evil, and then humanity will finally achieve paradise. Sigismund instead believes that war is a thing that will exist until the last living creature has bashed the other's skull in. Unsurprisingly, this piques the curiosity of the head remembrancer of the Imperial Fists, and throughout a series of short interviews and stories, Sigismund explains himself to this remembrancer. At least, that is technically what the story of the book is, but what it truly is a very deep character study of Sigismund. We start all the way at the beginning, where a group of Night Lord recruiters pull young Sigismund out of the wreckage that is Europe during the Unification War era. Then follow him through his rise through the ranks and see how he became the best duelist to ever grace the galaxy. Not just was it very interesting from a lore perspective, but it was also great to see the emotional impact that all of these events had on Sigismund, and his character development was excellent in this novel. But it's not just a good exploration of Sigismund, no. This novel also features Rogel Dorn, Karn, Sevatar and more. Most of them are only present for a couple pages or less, but still French has managed to give them a surprising amount of depth. I absolutely love this Sevatar, Karn was badass as always, and his portrayal of Dorn is perfect. I never really liked or understood Dorn, but this book has definitely changed my mind about him. See, Dorn is the only one of the Primarchs who really believes in the Crusade. Some tag along because Daddy says so, some for glory, some for bloodlust, and other for more personal reasons. Not Rogel Dorn, however. No, Rogel Dorn truly and utterly believes that they will soon have conquered the galaxy, and then a time of peace and tranquility will commence, where humanity will be freed of all dangers and where all monsters will be banished. It may sound a bit simple, but French does a great job at implementing this in the novel. Anyway, Rogel Dorn, really swole dude in the book. Now I can hear you think, but Bart, isn't this just a bunch of fan service then? Well, no actually. There's quite a good reason for all of these characters to show up in the story, as they all have quite a big impact on Sigismund's worldview. Furthermore, you get a better understanding of both them and Sigismund, as they contrast very well with each other. Oh yeah, and as a side note, even the plot element Remembrancer gets a decent amount of characterization. Character study aside, I would also like to give a plus for the Unification War era setting, as it is quite epic. The continent is in shambles, and the people live in gangs and packs looking for scraps of food or weaponry, while the Angels of Death soar through the night sky. We also get to see the pre-Nostromo Night Lord recruitment process, which is very creepy. The final thing I'd like to praise here is the pacing, as it is perfect. This book doesn't waste a single word more than it has to. Every interaction has meaning, every character is there for a reason, and every event serves a larger purpose. Also, unlike many other novella-length stories that try this, the book never feels rushed either. So like I said, perfect pacing that will keep you on the edge of your seat. So unsurprisingly, I'm giving this banger of a novel 5 out of 5 Big Dick Crusaders. Sigismund the Eternal Crusader might just be the best character study of the Black Library, and I can't recommend it enough. Characterization is breathtaking all across the board, pacing is perfect, and plot was enjoyable as well. I love this novel and will read this one again a second time for sure. Oh, and by the way, if all of that wasn't enough to convince you to check this out, keep in mind that I am fully Team Iron Warrior, and this is an Imperial Fist novel. Anyway, that's all I got for you today.
If you like this video, please consider subscribing and click ringing the bell to appease the Great Horned Rat. For more lore content, please check my main channel and leave any book recommendations in the comments down below. I gotta get back to reading the next book.